Rejoice! The Hokuriku Shinkansen bullet train is scheduled to make its way to Fukui in the spring of 2024, shortening the trip from Tokyo to a mere 2 hours 53 minutes with no transfer. In Fukui, the Shinkansen will go all the way to Tsuruga, a lovely port town in the middle of the prefecture, itself located right between Kyoto and Kanazawa. Today, I'd like to introduce some of the things to do, see and feast on once you've made it to Tsuruga. From there, the local Aobayama train line will take you across the southern part of Fukui Wakasa in no time. Let's go! Did you know? Tsuruga port is the only one in Japan Polish orphans and Jewish refugees would travel through on their way to safety during the 20th century. The Port of Humanity Tsuruga Museum is there to tell those stories. The city is also home to one of the country's 3 largest wooden torii gates, standing tall at the entrance of Kehi Jingu Shrine. The next town over, Mihama, as well as the one coming right after it, Wakasa, or where you'll find the 5 lakes of Mikata, each one of a different composition in depth and thus of a different shade of blue. These are no ordinary lakes either. Learn how they've brought upon a total revolution in international science at the nearby Varve Museum, and get a taste of the delicious Unagiya eels inhabiting their depths at one of the many specialty restaurants bordering the shore. And while the scenery is awe-inspiring enough from up close, with over 70,000 ume plum trees blossoming all at once come spring, the view from the Rainbow Line Summit Park remains unrivaled. Admire both the 5 lakes of Mikata and the Sea of Japan all at once. Speaking of which, you can also explore in Wakasa, a bunch of charming seaside communities where local fishermen and their families operate traditional inns, treating their guests to the ultra-fresh seafood they caught themselves in the morning. And if you manage to wake up early enough, you could even accompany the fishermen out to sea the next day. Our next stop is Aobayama. This bustling port town has been providing seafood and other foodstuff to the ancient capitals of Nara and Kyoto for centuries, and it shows. You can feel that historical connection in everything, from the local cuisine and architecture to matsuri festivals and other cultural events. In that sense, Aobayama and its surroundings have deeply contributed to the development and flourishing of washoku, traditional Japanese cuisine, which recently made the list as a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. Fun fact, today over 80% of all lacquered chopsticks made in Japan are produced in the area. Try making your own and discover other Japanese traditional crafts at the Miketsukuni Wakasa Aobayama Food Culture Museum. For a little mindfulness retreat, spend the night at Matsunaga Rokkan, and in the morning walk over to the Myotsuji temple next door, a designated national treasure of Japan, where you'll get to partake in Buddhist meditation. The train continues its journey through Oi. In addition to everything unique each town has to offer, the Wakasa area as a whole also boasts various local specialties. Things such as heshiko, a delicious dish of fermented fish that is best enjoyed with a little cup of Fukui sake, or wakasa fugu, the infamous blowfish of urban legends. Scenic cycling routes go through the area as well, and some tours are now available in English too. We finally reach our last stop, Takahama, the first beach in all of Asia to ever receive the Blue Flag certification, a world-renowned environmental award for which a series of stringent criteria must be met and maintained, is located right here, the Wakasa Wada beach. In this absolute paradise on earth, lounge around the several beaches of Takahama or challenge yourself to some fun marine activities. And not too far from the sea stands the beautiful Mount Aoba, also known as the region's own Mount Fuji. Believe me, there is a ton of stuff to do around the mountain. Mount Aoba is a popular hiking spot, and at its foot you'll find the Aobayama Herbal Village, a charming facility where you can explore to your heart's content the Japanese healing art of plant medicine. Try making your own blend using some of the 500 different kinds of herbs that naturally grow on the mountain. Or get your daily dose of healthy food, inspired by traditional Chinese medicine. So this is it for our little overview of some of the amazing things you too can experience around Wakasa, southern Fukui. From the spring of 2024, hop onto the Hokuriku Shinkansen and come on over to this total hidden gem of central Japan. For more travel ideas and local tips, look for Experience Fukui on your favorite social media platform. As always, thanks for watching and see you soon!